Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I'm gonna do a Little Night. This is a Little Nightmares ranking video, as you could tell from the title. We're going to be ranking every monster from Little Nightmares, not counting, say, the bullies and some of the other like minor or the leeches. I'm not counting monsters like that. Going from Very Little Nightmares to Little Nightmares 3. Now, I haven't played Very Little Nightmares or Little Nightmares 3, but I've watched quite a bit on both of them, and I do somewhat know what I'm talking about. So let's start. The Pretender. Now, after all the videos I watched, I didn't really see anything interesting about her, so I just put her in C. But there's a lot of interesting theories and lore that could put her in. No, I think just C. Now, the Butler, I think he goes B because he's probably the most interesting monster in that mobile game. Just because, you know, how he looks and his powers and what he does and his role. That's very interesting. The Craftsman, yeah, he's kind of interesting. Probably better than the Pretender when you really think about it. So yeah, on to Little Nightmares 3 enemies. Now, Otto. I watched a video on him. He wasn't that interesting. There's some decent low, so I guess that would put him in B for me. And he does look intimidating and cool, and the final boss fight does look alright from what I've watched. Okay. And this lady, I can't remember what this one's name is, but I'm putting her in B because I like her spidery thing and her death scene, which to me is very good. Okay, the Kin, he's probably the best monster in Little Nightmares 3. Yeah, him and his little hand puppet thing, they were good. I thought it was interesting, and yeah, I watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of it, right? And by far the best part of the game was when he was going up against the Kin. The giant baby, there's nothing really to say about this one. You don't really fight it, you kind of just hide from it, and then birds irritate it and it goes away. That's about it. Now on to Little Nightmares 2. I'm putting the Thin Man in A, because I love the lore, I love Mono becoming the Thin Man, and I love the time loop stuff, right? And also, if you're upset about spoilers, some of these games have been out for like 8 odd years, so this is your own fault, really. Now, the Hunter. The Hunter is my favourite monster from Little Nightmares 2. And there's a lot of good theories about him too that I really do enjoy. But I like the Hunter because I think he's an awesome starting monster. And there's a lot of interesting lore and theories and stuff. I didn't mention this at the start, right? But I'm not counting monsters from like comics or anything, like the Ferryman, because well, he's not in the games, and I'm going in the games. Now the Doctor, I'm putting him in B because, well, he's interesting. I did like the mannequin segment a bit more, and the way you take him out and how Six is just a psycho, that was really cool. And the viewers, I think I'll put them in B as well, because they were interesting. It was really cool using like the tele abilities as Mono to get around them and fight them. Oh, Monster 6, I don't know with this one. I'm putting that one in C, because I didn't really aside from the part where you're destroying the music box and the chase part, aside from the chase part, I'd say, right, with her, that there's nothing really that interesting. The Teacher, A. I don't know. I like the area she's in. The school, obviously, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I like her little ability. A bit like the janitor's long arms, but she can do it at will, you know. But yeah, she was interesting, and the way the bullies would, like, kind of silence around her, that was interesting too. The guest, the guests, I don't know. Running from, like, the chase scenes were good, so I might put it in B, and all the thing. It was very good. The lady, I don't know. I didn't really find her that interesting. I did much prefer the chefs and the janitor and stuff, you know. But she has some very interesting lore and theories and all that stuff about her. I've put most of these in B. Now, the granny. I haven't played Secrets of the Moor, I remember watching some videos on it a few years ago. I can't really remember what happens, but I remember when I was watching it, out of all the monsters, the only one I really thought stood out and was new was probably the granny. And I thought she was, interesting. So I think I'll put her up in A tier, you know. Okay, Roger the janitor. That can stay down there. Roger the janitor. He's A tier, obviously. He's a great starting monster. Would the leeches count as the starting? But I don't. I'm rambling. He was a good starting monster. The way you defeat him was awesome and gory. But yeah. Okay, now for the chefs. S tier. They're like the best enemy in the Little Nightmares one. And it was like a cool twist with them, there being two of them, And yeah, I just thought it was cool and interesting. Yeah, it was playing Little Nightmares fun. Little Nightmares was very fun. It only took me like less than 2 hours, but out of all that, I like the chef part and probably like the guest area the best, Then it'd be like the prison and the other area. I feel like I like the lady out of all the monsters in Little Nightmares 1, I think out of all of them, I like the lady the least. I'm gonna put the guest in front of her. She can stay. Yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you disagree with my opinion, comment down below. But this is all my biased opinion, because I like the hunter and the chef. They're my favourite enemies in the game. Yeah. And my least favourite is the giant baby. I played the demo for Little Nightmares 3, so I do actually know what I'm talking about with this one. It just really wasn't that interesting, and I saw so many videos, just people clowning on this monster. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.